Well, good morning, and wow, is it really morning? It's about 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just ready to head up north to the island. This will be the first trip up this spring. I've got the canoe, I've got everything packed up, I've got the lower unit of the motor, and the main objective is going to be to get up there, get the boat put together, get the water turned on, and get the cottage opened up for the season. It's going to be a long ride. I'm looking at about 6 hours, but I like leaving at this time of the day because I cut through all the traffic in Toronto. I got no slowdowns. It's just smooth sailing the whole way, and that's what I like. I get there about first light, I can get the boat in the water, and I'm ready to go. I got my technology with me, I got my music, got my podcast, and I've also got this. Hey Google, get me a joke.
I've got a few good ones. Which playing cards are the best dancers? The king and queen of clubs.
Oh boy. Wow. We'll see you guys up there.
As long as the drive is, sometimes I like to make a couple stops on the way up just to stretch and take a few minutes off the road. Port Severn hosts the 45th lock on the Trent-Severn Waterway, where the Severn River empties into Georgian Bay. The doors on the lock are operated manually, meaning they hire students for the summer to actually turn the turnstiles by walking them around in circles to either open or close the lock doors. It's always interesting to see. Well, I've finally arrived at my destination. It is quiet as I unload my canoe and truck contents and prepare for the next stretch of the journey out to the island. This is by far my most favorite part of the trip. I won't do this too many times in the season once the boat is running. Usually just once there in the spring and the once back in the fall. But I'll take many canoe trips from the island throughout the summer, as it's a great way to enjoy the peace and solitude of nature. The scenery in this area is nothing short of spectacular. The rock formations called gneiss were carved out many centuries ago by the last ice age, creating many little channels, lakes, and streams that have made northern Ontario a naturist wonderland. With the island finally in sight, my imagination begins to run. Will everything be as it was when I left it? Will the cottage have had any visitors over winter? Only a few more minutes and I'll know the answers. The shed and the boat are still here, as well as the gazebo and the long walkway up to the cottage. The tree with all the woodpecker holes didn't fall over, but it sustained a few more holes. The water is actually up fairly high, and I can see my water intake pipe is floating. Well, thanks for coming along on this trip, my first trip of the season out to the island. If you enjoyed seeing this kind of scenery, please click the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll be sure to post more videos like this in the near future. For the most part, everything looks the way it was when I left it last fall, except for that garbage can. I think I'll go inside, have a bit of lunch, and get started on opening up the cottage.